I just had a couple random things I was going to talk about in this one. Um, these crimes continue. I mean, obviously, I'm still stuck in this monkey body where some child molesting asshole wants to play make believe. I'm some little bald monkey named Michael, and this is the crime that's committed from the beginning. Now, this level of fucking shitbaggery, just faggotry, just disgusting, nasty childishness. This tendency, this affectation at this persona while you torture someone in a hole is, it's deliberately designed. It's fabricated. Somebody created this nastiness out of their, with consciousness, with intelligence. That's a very important point. It's not just these humans that I see. It's the person that brought this about. This tendency, for example, to go, you're like, like I've talked about many times here in this, on these channels. This is childishness. Now, what's been done to me has caused me to say, look, and I've made a video about this where I've said, look, someone has warped you into having those characteristics, and those characteristics have caused you to do something terrible. When greater entities come and carry out justice, they will see that's what you are existentially. Now, the point that's been communicated to me by the maggot pussy coward that is running this dimension, again, I'm trying to accurately depict such a disgusting, despicable shitbag of a retard, because he is, existentially, in a way that is negatively affecting other people's existences. So it matters, okay? Whereas he's like, you're a monkey, you're like a... These are two different things, and if you can't tell the difference between those two things, you're a fucking idiot. And probably you want to be the little child molester, or the child molester conducting these crimes. This person that is committing these crimes does so with intelligence. He's thought this up. He's erased people as their memories, their characteristics, psychopathic, existential, and creational crime, to even get someone in this vulnerable position, because he is a literal child molester. And the connotations that child molesters have, that they're weakling, that they're coward, that they're despicable, that they foul innocence, that accurately depicts part of how terrible the child molester that runs this dimension is. He is. He invented this. This is how he decided, with consciousness and ability, to nastily, slimily, childishly rat-fuck an innocent person. And he tries to rat-fuck these tendencies into people, these childish tendencies. And he uses this physical body to do it, and other means as well. He has this whole dimension that he gears towards fucking people over and warping them. He likes it. And he does it pretending like it's some sort of prank that nasty, slimy, childish assholes are playing on me. Okay? Again, it's important to point out that this childishness, this suite of characteristics is something somebody thought up. It's not a natural result of being stupid. Okay? An intelligent entity has done this terrible, fucked up shit while he hides like a coward, lies like a bitch, and does everything in his power to try to make believe about it the entire time. Now, these are crimes of existence and creation. I'm not his fucking sibling. He wants to pretend like that's the case because he thinks it'll cover this up. from other people. And one of the things that I've noticed, I'm not sure I can put this into words very well, but I'll try. One of the things I've noticed is that what you've surrounded me are humans that make believe. And I've talked about that at length as well on these videos. They make believe about anything. They make believe from the time they're kids. They make believe that all the way through adults. They pretend. They act like something is not true that is. They do it all the time. They happen to be surrounded by terrible suffering. Now, for a long time, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. Tried to give them empathy and sympathy and act like there's some sort of innocent that was warped into that, or that it was some sort of coping mechanism. But it's obvious that that's not the case. It's not a coping mechanism for them. And if it was, then who, there's a certain point where you say, yeah, your coping mechanism is torturing innocence. Knock it the fuck off, you piece of shit. And so if it is a coping mechanism, that's what I'm saying to all of you. Your coping mechanism is fucking me over. Interfering with me, trying to speak to the asshole conducting these crimes, interfering with me attempting to address any of the crimes that you little assholes are committing while you make believe that you're grown-ups. Like all your crooked cops, crooked judges, crooked prosecuting attorneys, etc. These are serious crimes of existence and creation that are being committed here. I've explained it. Frankly, the fact that I need to explain it is something you should be ashamed of, no matter what what state somebody puts you in. Because I can see that humans, again, have done all of these things. Created, built cathedrals, quantum computers, nuclear submarines, etc. But when it comes down to what the fuck is going on, all of a sudden, like people... Why are we in monkey bodies getting tortured? Why is every government crooked? Why is every legal system crooked? Why is all of this fucked up shit going on? And everyone's like, blah, blah, blah. There's something more going on there. And then something more is, as far as I can tell, you're parasites created by the child molester committing these crimes. That you pretend at childishness so that you can be a fucking piece of shit to an innocent and make believe about it. Now, what I'm trying to convey, and like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to convey it well enough. From the time this started, the child molesting faggot, and you'll think he's an incredible, giant, infinite and eternal entity, he's a faggot. He's a pussy. And existentially, if you admit a fact, he's less than the hair on my nutsack, because at least that keeps my balls warm. And he consists of stolen soul. He never had the right to exist. His creation was a crime. That's a fact. Boo-hoo. Okay? If you're his little maggot minion, then you're a piece of shit too. If it's because he mind raped you into it, you should stop being a piece of shit. Okay? I don't wrong you even now, even in telling you that. Pull your head out of your ass. On a side note, I thought that was a funny thing this morning. Made me realize that phrase was probably thought up by an innocent telling the puppeteer maggot conducting these crimes to pull his head out of human assholes that he uses to puppet around. So pull your head out of your ass, you pussy. From the beginning of this whole deal, this is what's happened. Some piece of shit has gone, no, you're something else. No, you're a banana. You're something we can torture. No, you don't have any recourse. You don't. They've done it over and over again. They've erased and reprogrammed me multiple times while they do it. Now this is more than childishness, it's psychopathy. Now I don't tell you this because I'm expecting the child molester running this whole deal to fall to his knees and see the light, okay? He's a piece of shit, he's permanent. He is going to be raped and tortured, that is a fact. Anyone who believes anything else, they'll be sorry they believe that, even innocents. Okay? The reason I tell you that is to demonstrate to you a simple fact. A fact that's been proven time and again. That the make-believing child molester controlling this dimension does not want to accept, does not want to admit. And that's this. You have failed in covering up your crimes. Okay? If you think you're tricking some retard into thinking that this is some sort of justifiable thing, then that retard has no right to exist also. This is sloppy, cowardly, pig-fucking, ham-fisted, dipshit crime. That's not my opinion. That is a matter of existential truth. You have failed to cover this up. More accurately, someone else has. Someone else has brought this about, and the best you can do is to try to torment someone in my position like a little nasty maggot piece of shit, make-believing that you can just try to torture and torment me through this physical body, right up to the extent where I finally get to the point where I'm going to end this body, and then you stop. Because you want to be a nasty, maggot, coward motherfucker, and play make-believe about this whole deal. Look, the fact that you're using this squishy, mucus-filled, smelly monkey body to do anything is proof enough to you that you're less than primary entities. And crimes of existence and creation, everything greater cares about them. You are going to be existentially raped and tortured in the worst ways that exist. Everything that you have ever created has no right to exist. And you want to make believe they're hybrids, or they're children, or they're whatever you fucking make believe about. And they're not. And you can't even hide that from a retard. You can hide all of existence from me. You can erase who I am. You can erase knowledge or memory of where I came from, my creator, my lineage of creation, who I am as a person in large part, in most part. And you have. But the fact that I'm sitting here in this stunted, erased, reprogrammed, fucked with, raped, mutilated, degraded, devolved, etc., in this state, and I can sit here and tell you, you are committing crimes of existence in creation. You have not covered them up. You nasty little pig fucker minion that you have conducting these crimes that wants to play make-believe, that he's all sorts of things. And again, he forces his stink upon me all the time. He did so again last night. He likes to do it while I sleep because he's a child molester. He wakes me up in the middle of the night, and I address him, and when it becomes obvious he's a limp-wristed little faggot pussy, he goes away. Now, he probably thinks that he's trying to condition some kind of irritated persona into me, or some kind of childish whatever. Whatever he thinks he gets out of that is stupidity. that kind of disregard for consequences isn't tough or clever. It's not just suicidal. It's people can torture him worse than he can torture himself, and they will. The fact that you're using this retard minion to commit crimes like this, someone who has more than enough intelligence to understand the most fundamental concept in existence is committing crimes of existence and creation means there are consequences that are not worth it. The second most fundamental concept in existence, which is extremely closely tied to the first one, is things can be done that no one likes really, really bad. Okay? Now you're a sloppy, pig-fucking little child bitch. You committing these crimes. Again, I'm trying to accurately depict someone who's a child molester who's committed crimes against me so fucking horrific that his ultimate source of creation will be raped and tortured out of existence. When I tell you these things, you want to play make-believe. It's make-believe. And it's what I'm telling you is very real, very significant, and very stark. That is a statement of existential truth. The truth. Accurate statement. It is a 100% unfailably obvious and true. That will take place. Your ultimate source of creation will be raped and tortured by his betters. The little shitbag assholes that you have conducting these crimes, they were created as parasites. They were created in such a way that they suspended their critical thinking skills. And they have them. They have enough consciousness, enough critical thinking skills to commit these crimes. They are deliberately suppressing within them any kind of reason. And they make believe about it. They say, well, we were torturing you more before, so that means that we're good people now. Again, it's not that I'm assuming that these are things that you guys act on. You communicate these things to me. You're a slimy little retard maggot that says that shit to me all the time. Of course, you've stuck me in a dimension where me even acknowledging this asshole's fucking me over means all your little maggot minions will go, he's Queenie. Primary entities will rape and torture people, actual people. Do you understand that you're using children? That you're presenting these little human monkeys as valuable, tender, vulnerable, extremely important and significant beings. Do you understand that those beings actually exist? Even if these little human monkeys are not what they are presented as? They're presented as parts of my soul you've butchered into little entities. So it is genuinely terrible for you to torture them. Whether they are that or not, the truth is, your whole lineage of creation possesses and consists of valuable entities that would genuinely be terrible to existentially torture. That will happen now because of what you are doing. When I tell you that your children, that other people's children will be raped and tortured, this is what I'm communicating to you. These horrific and terrible crimes of existence and creation, no matter if you use some little misguided dipshit or someone who has created a child molesting maggot from the instant of his creation, no matter who you're using to do it, these crimes exist. And the consequences are what I've told you. You're going to be existentially tortured by everything that has any right to exist forever. It's going to happen. I've proven it to you over and over again. Not only have I proven to you that you have not covered this up, that you don't really understand what the fuck you're doing to begin with. You have to be a fucking dipshit to commit crimes of existence and creation like this in the first place? What the fuck do you have to gain from this, especially at this point? After you've butchered me out of my existence and taken the whole of it. What do you gain from torturing and tormenting me with nasty little maggot shitbags in a hole? The obvious response is to existentially torture you forever. That is going to take place. That's going to happen. Okay? But I've also proven to you that you have no excuse. You've been erased and reprogrammed and fucked with and shit smeared and persecuted and violated and ass puppeted and everything else. All the fucked up things you've done to me, I'm still demanding justice and trying to point the right way. Now, I suspect these humans around me are pieces of shit. I suspect that they never had the right to exist. I suspect that everything with the right to exist should probably existentially rape and torture every single maggot, pussy, despicable disappointment one of them. Straight to their fucking piece of shit faces. That's probably what should happen. But I'm not doing any of that. Because it's important to me to do the right thing, especially in a series of crimes of existence and creation. And the little maggot asshole running this whole deal cackles to himself and make-believes that he's clever and that I'm stupid for me giving these humans that benefit of the doubt. He wants to play make-believe about what is accurate in that regard. Stupid monkey doesn't understand. The thing that he does not understand is the most important thing that exists. This is not me being childish. This is me being extremely obvious, truthful, and accurate. These are crimes of existence and creation. Primary entities will carry out justice for them. You are the furthest from having covered this up that exists. You're a pig fucker. The hillbilly. The gap-toothed, nasty, chicken shit little maggot asshole. You play make-believe to fuck people over. You pretend like you're not some piece of shit for doing it. You are not greater than primary entities. You do not have a plan that they cannot counter. You do not have some benefactor that you can go and hide behind their skirts like a bitch when greater entities get here. Not even your own lineage of creation consists of gap-toothed hillbilly pieces of maggot retard shit forever. You have someone in your own lineage of creation who will rape and torture every single fucking thing from him all the goddamned way here, at least. That entire lineage of creation stemming from him, at least. And hand it to me in butcher paper, because he knows that his betters will take all the rest of it and torture all of him and them worse for this. Now, when I tell you these things, you want to play make-believe about it, because you're a pussy. And you try to, like a child, make up ridiculous retard stories like the Jeebus story and go, oh, it's like a monkey trying to make up stories. That's what you were. Again, your childishness is arbitrary. It's a conscious decision by a stupid piece of shit who is making a conscious decision to do that. And it has to be easy for you. You know how much easier it is to be a little maggot coward minion? That's why you're doing what you're doing. Look at all the people in charge in this world. They have wealth and everything else they want. They want power, they want sadistic little control. They want to torment people, that's what they want. Just like the maggot who created this dimension. He gives them everything they want. In order to be little child molesting pussies for him. When existential justice takes place, it will not matter what form you are in. You will be raped and tortured in the worst ways that exist eternally. Every time you've pretended like you're an innocent trying to do the right thing, but you're not, wrath. But to get back to the point I was just making, to stand up against somebody in my position is impossible, just about. So for me to continue to do that, while all of you pieces of shit go, it's just stupid to resist, you've proven that you're weaklings, that you're liabilities. Your ultimate source of creation has to keep you in a bitch cage eternally, even if you are innocent. And if you think even an innocent source of existence and creation, of course you're pretending that my true source of existence and creation is different from the one. You're claiming I have a different source of creation. You painted this asshole into this. You gotta go to him. No, you're all pieces of shit. You'll all be existentially tortured by primary entities. You've gotten to this point make-believing about who, what, and how I am. And we have some dipshits conducting these crimes that hide their fucking faces while they do it because it's obvious. You're wrong. You have failed to cover it up. You're a lowly piece of shit retards. And just like some pig fucker, your response is, just keep doing it. Do it again then. Erase him again. Give him another name. Do this, do that. Just do it again. You hide like a bitch from facts. These facts are, you failed to cover this up. You're committing crimes of existence. You're a pig fucker. You're the furthest thing from having covered this up so skillfully and undetectably that primary entities will have no idea. That is a fact that I am telling you absolutely, positively, accurately. 100%. This is sloppy, ham-fisted, maggot, retard bullshit. Primary entities can see through it. I have narrated this for 10 years. I've put dozens of hours on the internet. How many hours? How many hours? You think that's undetectable? Undetectable is less than 1 millisecond. A flash of recognition and covered up. This, you're a fucking retard. Again, this is not me calling you a name. This is me telling you, you're pretending like that worst thing there is won't happen to you because you're pretending like you are invincible and the smartest thing that's ever existed. But when confronted about that, you hide like a bitch and make believe that's not what you're doing. You motherfucking idiot. Again, I'm saying this to the maggot asshole that's conducting these crimes. And just like a make-believing little maggot asshole, he'll try to redirect this and play make-believe and draw dicks on my face and whatever else fucking retard, coward shit that little maggots need to do to feel like they're not pieces of shit. And those good feelings will be tortured out of you. That is non-negotiable. Tell all of you. You'd better carry out justice and treat me fairly and correctly. Because when greater entities get here, they'll carry out justice, and it has nothing